showtime.
It's the first time we can say Mike and Mike's in the house. Not the first time, but this morning anyway. Good morning, wake up. It's going to be a beautiful day today. I'll tell you more in just a moment. We are back. We had to come to work to rest, didn't we?
That's the only reason I'm back, because I know it's rodeo week.
That's
Good
right.
morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM, and we're full of clowns today. No offense, Dr. Jen, Mike. Good morning. What's up, Mike? The Doral's #1 clown, and we've got a new out shirt, I see.
You like that?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Or just for you?
Yeah, good.
Just for you?
Sheriff, what's happening?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's going to be beautiful. Hey, you don't get many weeks like this. You do rodeo.
This could be the first full good weekend of rodeo in 6 years.
I heard there was a tsunami coming up maybe Thursday.
Bite your tongue.
Don't say that.
Dr. White, we got a subject you're going to talk about today?
Yeah, the flu vaccine for older adults.
Older adults? That's Mike's guess, sheriff's category. Y'all have to give him on that. And finally, Joseph, I see you got some good people over here today.
There's some pretty ladies over here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Whoop,
Thank
whoop.
you, Joseph. Thank you. I'm going to go biding on you today, feeling that leather, but I ran into your aunt somewhere, and she said, Jamie, I saw you feeling up my knees, sir, or something like that. I was just feeling that leather she had on that day. But before I forget it, let's start with the weather, because like Sheriff just said, it's going to be a good one.
And when you go outside this morning, if you like cooler temperatures in the morning, you've got them. 48 degrees out there, actually 50 by now. It feels really good, and it's going to be a beautiful day. Hopefully not as humid, so people are already complaining. It's hot out here, but just enjoy. Welcome to springtime. High temperatures today of 71, full sunshine. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, 75 for that high. We do have a chance of rain in the forecast tomorrow, and 83 for your high on Thursday. Look at the rest of the week, not bad at all. Sunday could be some rain, but look at that, Sheriff. Friday and Saturday, 85 and 88 with a low of 64. That's beautiful.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Amen.
I want to address one serious problem before we get cranky this morning.
Serious problem.
Serious,
Serious problem.
Sheriff. Serious.
Mike, how long have you been doing this Sheriff Rodeo book right here?
Actually, the first year we didn't, so this will be the 36th year.
36 years.
36.
Well, you know, I just thumbed through this whole thing. I give Stephen Young thanks for giving me one the other day at the rodeo parade. Mm-hmm. For the first time in 15 years, guess who don't have an ad in here?
You didn't pay.
Yeah.
You don't pay, you don't play, Jamie.
That ain't the way this gig works. But come on in and have a seat right over there. We'll make you. Joseph will take care of it. You know, I was just thumbing through here, and I said, for the first time, it's amazing that anybody would even want the thing without my picture in it.
How do people say no to the sheriff?
Well, you have to take that up with Stephen. He did a good job. I mean,
He did a great job.
You know, and
Well,
under a lot
wait
of
till I
pressure.
see him again. Anyway, let's go to sports right now and see what Zack's got cooking.
Hey, welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbers for all your plumbing needs. Call All Star Plumbers. And also Applebee's Tailgate Talk, 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the big 1080 WKC, where we'll be live at the West.
Quit talking about yourself.
First annual West Limestone Car and Tractor Show.
What famous sheriff graduated from West Limestone?
Hey, we're going to be at West Limestone Saturday morning, so come see us at the car
After
show.
spending 3 years in 8th grade.
And then after the car show, you can go to the rodeo.
Stop.
So, hey, quick congratulations to the Ardmore Tigers. Third year in a row, the softball team will be going to the state playoffs, so congratulations to Coach Ball and those ladies. Tyler Wagner from East Limestone signs a baseball scholarship with Calhoun. If anybody cares, NBA semifinals, a couple great Game 7s Sunday. I hadn't watched a lot of NBA, but awesome games the other day. Portland at Golden State and Milwaukee and Toronto. And there's some spring football games coming up this weekend, Jamie. Columbia at East, Elkmont at Tanner, West at Priceville, and Florence at Athens will be playing Saturday at 2 o'clock.
All right.
Hey, Coach Saban made the golf tour at the Regions the other day.
Never heard of him.
He's doing fine at hips. He was, like he said, he realized he can only stay out of work for 6
Halt a
hours.
minute, Zach, halt a minute. Hey, girls, how many of y'all from Alabama?
Everybody.
Three of
So
them.
y'all all know who Nick Saban is.
Everybody but me.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Iowa.
Iowa.
I don't know nobody
One more,
football
Brad.
from Iowa, but I know.
Kirk Ferenz.
Okay, so you know who Nick Saban is?
Yes.
Everybody knows.
Do you know who Zack Green is, the world's most famous sportscaster at 6:15?
No, nobody knows.
I do now.
It's 10 after 6 in
Thank
the morning
you.
in Athens, Alabama.
Thank you.
You know who the
Okay.
number one clown is in the world?
Mike Wentworth.
Well, that guy couldn't be
All
here.
right.
All right, Jamie. But, okay, Nick's doing great. Said he could only stay out of work for 6 hours, and he was back at it. Miss Terry got tired of him and put him back to work.
I think he got
Hey,
bored.
had a Major League's 300th no-hitter was by Mike Friars of the Oakland A's.
See
That
what
was his
y'all learned
second
by getting
no-hitter. And I believe I told Joe Carlucci from New York City.
New York City.
I believe I told him Tim
Get a
Tebow would never make it Major League Baseball. He said it's growing very unlikely that he'll ever make it in the Major League
Quit
Baseball.
downing on TiVo.
So, Jamie, back to you.
Zach, let me hear that again.
Jamie, back to you.
All right, what girls, what you'll learn to start with, I don't care how good looking you are, what kind of leather you got on in that fancy outfit y'all got on over there either. But this show is all about me, and it's about to get better. But first,
That
let's do
is
some
true.
photographs this morning, see what's happening. Oh, Mike, you know I like to talk about me a little bit here. Sheriff, hang on. What we got, Brad?
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-huh, Grayson.
Look at there. Driving that tractor. That was the big old rodeo parade.
We'll have
Saturday
video of that
morning.
coming up just a little bit, too,
Yeah.
exclusively right here on ZTV 11. What else? What else? That's me on the right.
Best couple
No, it's
in
me
the
on the left
world.
in this picture.
Best couple in the world, Don and Sheila Lauderdale, bringing us a dinner.
Yeah, I'll tell that story.
Is that you?
That is him.
Yeah.
Oh, you combed
We
your hair
moved.
for that picture.
No, I hadn't had a shower. I hadn't had a shower in 3 days.
Oh,
Yes, you have.
Well, I hadn't either. Hey, Steve
Steve
Smith, man, was
Smith
in
and
church,
Teresa.
was in Sunday school Sunday, and came over to the house. Talked about how feeling good he was in class. You know, he's got pancreatic cancer. And he says, been doing washing cars, washing dishes. I said, why don't you go and help me move if you felt that good? But he came by for a visit later, but he's doing great.
Saw him Friday night
Doesn't he look great?
up at the Relay for Life. I mean, I was real glad to see Steve.
And Steve's doing awesome, too. What else we got?
Oh, boy.
Okay, that sets me up. Officer Terry with the
Your new best friend?
Y'all know him? Officer Terry, well, all right. Halt on that. Let me freeze and tell this story. You can come back to me, Brett, 'cause I want to get all the airtime I can tell this story. We moved. Thanks for all the help, too, by the way. That's what I call my class.
Yeah, I heard you call me
out
out.
early. I could have used your pickup.
well, I was going to come, but they said you was moving, so I waited.
So we sell our
Smart.
house. We called 2 men in a truck. Well, I had to use 4 men, about 3 trucks. Well, it was all over. 6 men probably. Got moved. Monday night, we closed Monday. Tuesday, we're moving all day. And I'm loading out
Tuesday and
hung up
Wednesday.
clothes, you know, all my private belongings and all that valuable stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Valuable.
Move in this new house, right down the road from here. Get out there. Everybody leaves about 9:30, quarter to 10. I'm exhausted. Just
Jamie has made records staying up till 11, 12 o'clock.
now, finally learned how to operate that new shower we got.
Yeah.
Get out. I ain't hardly got nothing on. She ain't either, you know what I'm saying? You know, we'll cranked up the old romper room tonight here at the new house. Carry the dogs out back. Walk out front. Got a courtyard in this house. It's fancy, man.
Let's go
Like the
check out the
Beverly Hills.
courtyard.
Now it's about 11 o'clock. So we're out front, and she's out there, you know, making...
Out front with no clothes
In the
on?
courtyard. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
a bit. I'm in my new neighborhood. We're out in the courtyard. you
We're
know,
breaking in the neighbors.
She's making a move on me. I'm saying, well, you know, the courtyard. All of a sudden, get ready to go in the house. Well, guess what ain't working too good? The unlocked door, because it's locked. Okay. We got no cell phone, no car keys, no house keys. It's 11 o'clock.
No
and we're in
clothes.
a brand new neighborhood, and no clothes.
There goes the neighborhood.
They already go kick you out before you move in.
I go over to my new neighbor's house,
Knock on the door.
gets him who is it? I said, it's your new neighbor.
Let me in.
I'll borrow your phone. Call the lady who bought the house from. Stupid us. Didn't get the code to outside to open the door.
Oh, it gets worse.
Just when y'all thought this story was about over, it ain't. So anyway, we opened it up. Finally get it open. And my realtor's there. Joel Davis, he's there. He was up there. He comes down the road. Y'all can stay up in and out with me. I'm saying, well, I guess so. We're looking like that. He may want to go. So anyway, we get in there and I said, I ain't ready for that picture yet, Brett. I ain't got to him. I locked the door going from the garage to the house. So
Yeah.
Joel says, Let's call the police. Sure enough, call the police. He comes out and tries to airjack the Hummer open. The keys are in it.
Hummers are hard to break into.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, he can't
So
do
he goes
it.
over there and opens the front door and didn't have a deadbolt. We get in about midnight.
It was funny.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
They already gonna kick y'all out.
Seems
That's a
like
good story, wasn't it?
a good impression you've
So
left on the
The lasting
neighborhood.
impression.
It ruined my night.
They'll be having a vote at the homeowners association next month.
Hey, we'll come back just a second.
One more photo. We'd have to wish
one
a
more
very
photo.
special little girl a happy birthday
Oh,
to Maddie Cooper.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was about to go to break.
7 years old
Maddie
today.
is 7 years old today. We have not been able
Even
to
though
be-
we've missed the last two,
we have not
last
been
birthday
able
and
to
this
be a
birthday.
part of her life in the last year.
We wish you a happy
It's really
birthday,
a sad
baby girl.
situation, but Maddie, we love you. We miss you, baby. And hope things work out soon that we'll get to see more of you. So,
birthday, Maddie.
anybody sees her?
Happy birthday, Maddie.
Y'all know the story.
Superstar.
We'll take a break. Y'all hang on. And now, coming out of the gate like Secretariat, that's right, you know who he was, don't you? One of those most famous racehorses, not owned by Mike Blakely. And now, brought to you by One Love Hearing. Zeke will be with us soon.
Yes,
Nope.
well.
We got
Still
6
ain't
locations, soon to add 2 more, and Jan's new neighbor.
I know it. Can't wait to meet him.
Yes.
All right, girls, here's what they play. This is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. You're playing to win Vienna sausages and pork brains with milk gravy. Don't
Mike Blakely
Sheriff
special.
Mike Blakely.
All right.
Joseph is a multi-winner up here. So is Mike. So is Sheriff. I'm going to ask some questions, current event questions. If you know the answer, just shout them out, okay? Here we go. Here's the first question. How tall is the new cell tower going up in the Salem community in West
Hey, we
Palm?
need it. We're gonna be out there.
75 feet.
110.
200.
500.
They ain't got no service down that way.
Oh,
500.
305 feet.
I was going to say 300.
they do have
Mark me down for one.
They do have AT&T. I got you, Mike.
Manly Monday draws national attention with Coach Cody Gross over there with
pretty awesome.
Coach Carter. He's been on Fox News and all that, doing this stuff on. Did you hear about that, Mike? Got like 4 million views on Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a coach, though. He does it. He teaches kids how to change tire and stuff like that on Mondays, which I need to entire time.
You should have been there.
What was the first lesson he taught them when they started this about a month ago?
Change the tire.
Wrong answer, know-it-all.
Change oil.
Change oil.
Check the oil.
Put the gas in the car.
I like your enthusiasm, but that's wrong.
Start the car.
How the pedal stick shift?
He taught them how to look a man in the eye and have a good, firm handshake.
Important.
All right, girls, I know y'all know this one. I know y'all will know this one. Meghan Markle just had the baby boy, right? Y'all know about that? Over in another country? Y'all follow me? What was the baby's full name?
Archie Mottenbotten something.
Close enough, Mike.
That's close, Cheryl. I'll let you have it. Archie Harrison Mottenbatten Windsor. Where is he in the line of the throne to be the next king?
About 7.
7.
About 10.
Man, Sheriff, you are up on your Meghan Markle history. That is a good answer.
He said he was hungry on the way in this morning. He's eating those.
He's eating worse, I can assure you of that. What's the latest produce item to basically explode in prices in the next this year?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, is it right that you see it laying here? That's what you knew that?
No, I knew it. I just
Tomatoes
knew
are
it.
supposed to go up 40 to 70%.
Really?
That was on the news.
And what's the reason for that, Jen?
I have no
You
idea.
didn't listen to the whole story.
No.
Possibly a tariff on it.
A lot of
We
things are gonna
get
go up.
tomatoes from China.
Mexico.
Probably don't need to be eating them anyway.
What is the average salary of a Walmart manager?
100,000.
How much?
75.
Walmart
75,
managers
50.
average $175,000.
Man, I need to go.
Just slightly less than rodeo clowns that ride in the world's greatest rodeo in Athens, Alabama.
That's right.
The minimum wage at
Might get me a job
Walmart.
at
What's the
Walmart.
minimum wage at Walmart?
$7.50.
Less $10.
$7.25 is to let you have it is the basically, but their full-time hourly workers get $14.26.
Wow.
Y'all know that?
Then why are we?
Yeah, but they only
why are we
have
having to check ourselves out?
2 or 3 hourly workers
true.
because all the
My
checkout
mama
lanes are
can't
shut
say
down.
that.
So, I mean, they're saving money.
Why is McDonald's, now Dr. White here is a studier of old people.
Sharon
Sheriff
Pollock.
Blakely is one of her main customers. What is, and I ain't far behind, why is McDonald's, y'all been there before, hiring older workers through AARP?
Because they're more dependable.
Well, that's one answer.
Because they were probably
Show up on time.
going to get sued for not hiring older folks.
Because they like working the early hours.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind getting up early. Sure.
Makes sense.
All right, I know y'all big Kentucky Derby, all of y'all ride horses, right? Who was the first Triple Crown winner?
Ever?
Seabiscuit.
You know, I'm from there, but I don't know that because every year there's a Kentucky Derby. When I lived there, we left town.
Really?
Kentucky Derby, that's the 145th year they've had it.
I still think that was a rip-off in that.
No.
No,
You don't
but
think you think it was right, Mike?
They call
We
it
are
right.
not up here to argue the finals of this. This is not the place to get into a discussion. Secretariat would have beat them all by 50 lengths.
If you hadn't cheated.
1919, Sir Barton won. He's the first Triple Crown winner ever.
Sir Barton.
How many Triple Crown winners have there been?
6.
5.
12.
They've been 7.
Zach's closest, 13.
Wow.
Wow.
What is the latest thing you can buy from a former Kentucky Derby winner?
Horse poop.
That is a right answer, Terry Boy. Kentucky Derby poop on
I don't think I
sale
want
for
that, sure.
$200. Man, Mike, how do you know all this stuff?
Saw it on TV.
Goodness.
Cooper and Country.
Got it all going on. All right. The first interracial kiss took place on television 50 years ago. What show was it on?
Take my,
The
the
Mod
who come
Squad.
home to dinner.
Interracial marriage had just been legal a year before that.
50 years ago,
Mod
y'all gonna have
Squad.
to figure this out.
I love Lucy.
More modern than that. They watched it.
Dennis the Menace.
Harry Bell-
Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke.
50 years ago.
Harry
David the
Belafonte.
Beaver.
SpongeBob.
Sidney
show is still
Poitier.
Young and the Restless?
That's good.
Young and-
Girls.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Oh, yes.
Star Trek, that was the first.
Star Trek.
They got more fan mail, and they got him to hold her head back. We wouldn't see the full kiss, and they didn't want the Southerners to turn off the TV. True story. I researched it. And that was 50 years ago. It was the first interracial kiss, and they got more fan mail supporting that than any other episode in history.
Wow,
Good.
didn't know it.
What famous person had the pleasure of meeting her at the Huntsville airport in the late 70s?
Jamie Cooper.
Ding, ding, ding. Right there. That's me in the middle.
Oh, my
Check
God.
that out, Mike.
I wouldn't. I ain't gonna mention it on there.
He looks like a 70s porn star.
I was.
What's that tie you got on?
Short.
I wish he'd grow that mustache back, Joseph.
Short.
No, Zach, I don't.
Hey, all y'all farmers, y'all got chickens and all that kind of stuff? You do?
I know Maddie does.
What is the latest thing in China to be outfitted with GPS and everything?
Roosters.
Michael, let you have it.
Wow.
Chickens in China, that way the people, 100,000 chickens in China have been outfitted with GPS tracking devices to let diners know that farm fresh food, what their chicken ate, and how much it pooped.
Are
the night
you
before.
kidding me? Come on, that's going
That's
too
just too
far.
much
That
information.
is.
Coming soon to KFC.
That is crazy.
All right, let's move on to a little harder question. Mother's Day was invented in what year?
1947.
1918.
1907.
January, almost correct. 1908. President Wilson in 1914 made it a, not a holiday, but Mother's Day nationwide. U.S. Air Force captain, 98 years old, was given a hero's welcome in Germany over the weekend, 70 years after flying missions over. What was he known as? Famous story in World War II.
Candyman.
Candyman is right. He dropped candy to all the kids that were starving to death down below.
Wow.
I'll come back to
Good
that
for
one.
him.
We'll do two
Oh, look
good
at
stories.
that. It is.
That was a Berlin airlift.
Very good, Jan. What are you in the store? And you think
No,
married,
I just thought that was
married to a
interesting.
two-star
married to a
retired
two-star
general, you know all that
general.
answers,
Yeah.
wouldn't you? All right, here we go. What is the newest price of coffee in California?
Oh, they had that story on this morning.
$12 a cup.
How much?
12.
That's super wrong.
Super wrong.
$75 a cup of dry
What?
coffee. It's the world's most expensive coffee beans.
What does it do to
Oh,
you?
that's ridiculous.
That is.
One other
Wow.
question,
Too
right?
much
I
on
think
that.
75 cents is ridiculous for a cup of coffee,
Yeah,
but
right.
There you go, Mike.
One other question right here. Y'all know we moved on a lake right down the road.
Uh-huh.
We also bought the kayaks that came with it.
Yeah, I saw them pictures.
I got in one the other day, but anyway, while I was kayaking across this lake, unbeknownst to me, a drone was coming over.
Oh, boy.
do you have your clothes on?
I hope he
A
did.
drone was coming over, and it showed, I didn't know it was underneath. They showed that picture, Brad. A drone was coming over, and that's what was down there. The largest species on Earth, a blue whale.
Woo!
How
know that was
much
in
does
there.
a blue, they're on endangered species, how much, there's only about 25,000 left in the world. One of them's down in Lake Ida.
I don't think Lake Ida can handle that.
How much does a blue whale weigh?
That's pretty.
25 tons.
A ton.
Way more.
5 tons?
14 tons.
How many tons?
14.
14 tons? 200,000 tons, making that thing
gracious.
400,000 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a big one there,
It's
Brad.
hard to get them on scales, but I'll tell you what, man, that's the size of 33 elephants. What is their heart the size of?
Car.
A
That's
house.
the right answer, a Volkswagen. Very good.
Good job.
Very good. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go with that because I'm an expert kayaker. And when I saw that big fish under me,
Uh-huh, right.
we'll talk rodeo coming up here in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
Hey y'all, it is 50 degrees outside and there is no rain today, which means that it's going to be a great day for our street dance tonight at 6 o'clock in front of the Athens Courthouse. And tomorrow we have a 30% chance of rain.
Temperatures are going to be absolutely wonderful. There they are.
Don't rain all week, right?
75. Beautiful weekend for a rodeo.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, we've got the beautiful girls up here this morning, the pretty part of the set. Good morning.
Morning.
I know you've been back with us. She had that pretty green outfit on last time. Today
Yes,
you're a little
ma'am.
bit different. Now, they'll all come around and feel your arm. You got to be nice. You guys always have to pick out the most beautiful outfits. And I guess that's part of the fun, isn't it?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right. Introduce yourself.
Maddie Davis.
Maddie
and I'm
Davis.
the Little Miss Limestone Sheriff Rodeo Queen.
Awesome.
Caitlin Norman, and I'm the Miss Limestone Sheriff's Rodeo Queen.
All right.
I'm Ellie Benefield and I'm the Senior Miss Limestone Rodeo Queen.
And I am Heather Morrison. I am Miss Rodeo USA.
Well, how's it feel being in Alabama?
I love it. I was here last year for the Limestone Sheriff's Rodeo, and it was an absolute blast. And I'm completely honored to get to come back this year.
Oh, that's great. Okay, let's talk rodeo. This is rodeo week. If you've not been to any part of the rodeo, this whole week things take place. Yesterday, of course, the Prestons took place. They had the pony rides. And tonight, what happens?
Street dance.
Yes, and everybody will be out there just strutting their stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
I know
Caitlin
there's
over
one
here is our
guy.
dancer.
There's one guy
Just a
out there
little
that dances all the time, and if he finds a female not out there dancing, he's going to get him off the floor and get him out there for sure. All right, tell us what happens tonight.
Well, we're going to have Jeff Whitlow out playing for us. He's played for us for around 10 years, and they're a really great group of people. You're going to see kids and adults and anybody of any age out just kind of boot scooting and having a little bit of fun tonight. So.
And when he's not playing, they do have music playing,
Yes.
so you'll see something anywhere from rap. They'll be out there doing all kind of dances
All
that
sorts of
everybody
stuff.
should know, and it is a lot of fun. And weather's going to be absolutely perfect. 71 degrees for your high, so that means a nice, cool night to be dancing and strutting yourself on the square. What happens tomorrow or the
Well,
rest of the week?
Well, Thursday we're going to have slack down at the Sheriff's Arena, and then Friday and Saturday we'll have our rodeo performances. And for the kids, we're going to have free pony rides both nights, so be sure to bring everybody out.
And if you've never been to Slack, that is really where there is so much action that takes place. Actually, there's a lot more action than if you go to the rodeo. So, I mean, a lot of people miss out on that, thinking, I don't have to go, don't even know about it really, but that happens during the day. What time does that start?
Around 9.
Right, 9 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. They still bring the kids out there?
A few of them, yeah.
Good, good. Now, how do you guys do this and not leave with a cowboy?
I don't have time for one. That's how.
We are busy.
Good. You're too young. You just stay away from those cowboys. All right, special needs rodeo.
Yes.
Friday
Yes, ma'am.
morning. Highlight of the week for me. That has been so much fun. Mike gets out there and dances. I don't know if he'll have his little outfit on. Dancing this year with the big outfit?
It's going to be nice enough.
It will be nice enough, but a lot of the folks from the Bertie Thornton Center come up there, and we just have a great time. Hopefully Curtis Giles will make it down there, too. That is Friday morning, Curtis. All right, so what's the biggest fun for you guys? What is your favorite event? Now, I know Sheriff's in here. You're going to have to say this rodeo, but, do you have a certain night that just tops it all?
I have to say a tie between the street dance and the special needs rodeo. I love working with special needs children, so that's really big on my heart. But I also love to dance. I've got a group of older people that taught me how. My mom makes fun of me. She's like, you go and hang out with the old folks on the weekends. And I'm like, well, at least you don't have to worry about me getting in trouble.
That's true.
So, but we've been dancing with them for probably a couple years or so.
Oh, that's
and so we
nice.
know around 30-something different
Really?
dances.
That is super. What about you?
I really enjoy the special needs rodeo. That's my favorite part of the week, for sure.
And if you see the girls out too, a lot of times I know you guys you have your photos and you're signing autographs for people too. And how long have you been involved in rodeo?
I've been involved in rodeo since I was in high school. I actually didn't get started till a little bit later in life, so I started when I was in kind of my junior, senior year of high school, and then I've been rodeoing ever since. It's one of those things, they become a family, and it's something that you can have fun with and enjoy, and I fell in love with the sport, and I'll never turn back.
When Debbie Blakely does the rodeo, the luncheon rather, and you girls get up there and you have to answer some tough questions, and you're thinking, okay, it's not just all about beauty. You guys have brains too. It's the whole package, and you all ride.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your favorite? What do you do? The barrel racing, or
I do.
you do barrel racing?
Yes,
I breakaway rope.
Okay. Oh, just take it all slow, you guys.
I don't barrel.
You don't barrel wrestle? All right. Barrel ride. What is it called?
Barrel
Barrel racing. Barrel racing. See, I haven't been on a horse maybe twice my whole life. So you all grew up with horses?
Yes, ma'am.
Around horses? No?
I didn't.
What made you want to get into the rodeo?
Well, my uncle had a farm, and they had horses on the farm. So when I was little, I always got to see them, but I never actually interacted with one until I was probably 15, 16 is when I actually really started riding.
And you couldn't let it up. You just had to
Couldn't.
keep going. All right. Well, you will see the girls out there tonight. The street dance takes place tonight. It is also wonderful. Whitlow does a wonderful job entertaining. The whole band will be out there. And then, again, tell us the schedule for this week.
Well, you're going to have, like I said, Thursday will be slack starting at 9 at the Limestone Sheriff's Rodeo Arena. We'll have the special needs Friday morning, and the pageant will go on Friday afternoon. And then we'll have the Sheriff's Rodeo Friday night. The gates will open at 6. It'll start around 8. Same thing Saturday with the rodeo, and then we'll have the pageant Saturday morning as well.
You can get there early. Be sure to get those tickets. You don't want to miss that. And if you want to go 2 nights, that's nice too. Friday and Saturday filled with action. And Mike the Clown will put on a good show too. It's always a lot of fun to see him out there. We're going to have Sheriff and Mike up here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Again.
Well,
And let's talk some more rodeo. Y'all got anything? Y'all beat that? This was the quickest interview I believe we've ever done.
That's right. The girls handle it all.
All right, Mr. Mike, where you been lately?
Well, I come from Fitzgerald, Georgia, from last weekend. Zipped up here for the big week and been excited. You know, it's so much fun to be here, and it's people say, man, you got to go and you got to stay for a whole week, and so you don't understand. You know.
You know everybody here.
Absolutely,
right.
you know
It's like coming back home.
Yeah, and the week goes so fast, and we go, and me and the girls have been making our rounds to the schools and talking to the kids, and it's Friday and Saturdays here for Actually, we work so much through the week, the rodeo's kind of a break.
You know, I bet you people wouldn't recognize, but your wife probably says the same thing. She don't recognize you after you make that.
That's true. That's true.
A lot of guys can't hear that. All right, sure. The girls did a great job talking about what's coming up, but the weather is going to be fantastic, which is, you never know how
You
that's
never
gonna
know,
be
and you
done.
sweat it, but it always works
What's
out.
new this year with the rodeo?
we've got the one-armed bandit specialty act coming, which that's actually it's the one-armed bandit's daughter, Amanda Payne. Do you know if she's bringing horses or bulls or what?
I don't know.
But anyway, it's where they've have a trailer and a truck. They go out in the arena. She jumps her horse up on the truck and then up on top of the trailer. She herds. It'll either be buffalo or wild horses that she'll herd up on top of the trailer, cut them out and everything. It's pretty spectacular. It's been voted the #1 specialty act in rodeo several years. I mean, it's
Is it hard coming up? So I know the Preston come up with everything, but you've been putting this thing on, 37 years now? And you came up with it to raise money for the
Sheriff's Department.
And you've done a super job on that. But you ever just get doggone tired of putting on a rodeo?
Well, I grew up, that was the highlight of my year when the veterans used to put the rodeo on at the old Veterans Fairground, and that was the highlight of my year to go to the rodeo. Then when I became a teenager, I started riding, or trying to ride bareback horses in the rodeo, entered a lot of little jackpot rodeos, and I just always loved horses, loved rodeo. It's just, it's something that it fits naturally with me, and I love it. I mean, and I love the fact that Athens is a big rodeo town. I mean, back when the veterans used to put the rodeo on, it was always packed. I mean, so when they have gone out of the business there, it's been like 7 or 8 years since there's been a good rodeo in Limestone County. So, I mean, it was time for it.
Mike Wentworth, what the #1 rodeo clown in the world? What can we expect out of you and your performances this weekend?
You can expect the unexpected.
As always.
As always. Yeah, I've got an act I've brought this year that's hadn't been here in a very long time, and pretty excited. Lone Star, this is their 70th year, and so I let them pick this year. I said, okay, this is y'all's year. What do you want? Your favorite act. So I'm bringing it because of those guys, and it's a hit everywhere I go. And just my job is so much. We know how you want it to go, but it's so off the cuff too. When things happen, you have to react,
Let
go
me
to work, and
give y'all some advice to you spectators that maybe I enjoy.
Little advice, yeah.
Never volunteer to be part of a specialty act when it comes
You
to...
was the best.
It lasted forever.
You was the best.
Yeah. You scared me to death, and it lasted forever. All right, I guess we'll see somebody up here Thursday. We'll talk more about rodeo coming up this week.
And one thing I need to say, we're going to have chicken chase, so all the kids can, they...
Chicken chase?
Yeah, they catch one of our chickens, they get money, plus they get to keep the chicken.
They won't be chipped, though, or anything like that. Yeah,
Still, the highlight of watching it is when you guys do either the diamond earrings or something. Those women get out there and they fight.
Y'all in that this year?
We're doing cash this year instead of the earrings.
Oh,
we're doing
boy.
cash.
It's gonna be on.
$100 bills will be passed out for the women that win that.
Always a highlight. Get out to the rodeo. Don't forget special needs coming up
Get
on
your
Friday,
tickets.
too.
Where can
Street
they get
dance
tickets?
tonight.
Get your
They
tickets
get tickets at the sheriff's office or at Preston's Western Wear, or they can get them online. Go to the Limestone Sheriff's
Okay.
Rodeo website or our Facebook page, and you can order them online.
Great.
The advance price ends Friday at 5 p.m. You have to pay full price.
Usually
That's it.
sells out and there ain't a ticket left to be
Hey,
had.
with the
If it's
weather,
pretty weather, we're looking for a big crowd.
That's all
We'll be
right.
right back. Y'all, hang on. And back here on the program, Dr. Jan White, back in action, been on hiatus, traveling the world.
I
Yeah.
miss you when you're gone.
I know, I miss you guys too.
And Joseph, you never have anything going on.
Just a little bit.
Audition
I'll
last
talk about that
night,
later
doing
if you
the
want.
day.
Okay, but let's start with Dr. White. Dr.
Yes.
White, you're a gerontologist, PhD, doctorate, whatever else you got to call it there. Kind of like what I got in television, but
Teacher.
what is your subject today?
Well, it's older adults and the flu. And the reason I want to cover this is the flu season is not at its peak right now, but we still have flu in North Alabama. In fact, I brought a graphic from the Alabama Department of Public Health. And you can see there, I put an arrow. We still have flu here. And so don't get complacent. If you're an older adult, you need to be vaccinated. So I pulled up some of the stats here. 18,000 people a year die of complications of the flu, older adults. That's crazy. The flu vaccine is safe, and the good thing is you can get a flu vaccine that's 4 times more effective. Why? Because older adults, the immune system is waning, so we don't have the reserves. I also learned something
So
new.
you recommend a flu shot? I've never taken it.
Well, you need to
And
get
as
one.
they get older, how many times have we heard the doctor say, a lot of times you're sick and you don't know it's the flu.
Right.
And then you wait too late, and then you go to the hospital and you wind up staying in
Exactly.
the hospital. Or a doctor and you're in the hospital.
Right, because usually if you're an
body
older
can't handle
adult,
it.
you can't fight it. And so what happens? You get pneumonia.
When you say older adult, what ages are you talking
65 and over.
What?
Yeah, of course, that doesn't apply to you, right, Jimmy? So here's what I
Mentally,
learned,
not.
that in the first 2 weeks, when you have the flu and you're an older adult, you are 3 to 5 times more likely to have a heart attack. Didn't know that. You're also 2 to 3 times more likely to have a stroke.
Really?
So this is something that's preventable, and so don't be complacent. Get your flu vaccine. And they're available now year-round. Just check around, call the pharmacy, say, I'm an older adult, I need the 4 times more effective vaccine. Do you have it in stock? And they usually
call
do. So
They probably don't
covered by
remember that one.
Medicare. I mean, this is a no-brainer.
Okay.
I like that
Come out of the
Medicare.
hospital.
Yeah, I love Medicare.
Any other problems we need to discuss?
No.
Well, I
That's
got
it.
plenty.
Okay.
All right, Joseph, what's happening with you? And I know you'll talk more about some car shows coming up on
Well,
Thursday.
this past Saturday it was a little rainy, but we did have the car show over at Milton Frank Stadium this weekend, the one at West Limestone. Travis Purcell told me all about that one. But yeah, Thursday I'll have some graphics to show you, some different ones. Acting's been a little slow here lately, but I did have an audition last night. I'm getting those auditions for things that are in my wheelhouse. Limo driver, police officer, dentist, lawyer, doctor.
You're good in those crime scene things.
Yeah, I guess so. I've never auditioned for TV host though, Jamie. So maybe one of these days.
It's a hard. Nobody can.
It is hard.
Nobody can do the duplication. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Do I have to have white hair to be able to be the host?
Oh, it'll make your hair white.
Is that enough about you?
Yeah, I guess so, Jamie. Back to you.
As we're moving, and we'll be talking more about this, if you need any boxes, contact Gloria on Facebook. Or
I've got
give her a
some great
call. We have a
wardrobe
garage
boxes.
full.
Yeah.
But I've told y'all all these years how I found out those Country Rover stories.
Yeah.
Is that I saved newspapers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I found some, and this one here is about a blacksmith craft taken Decatur Daily. Says after rolling up to the barn with self-contained shop, the guy comes to you. Dated Sunday morning, June 24th, 1979.
I was 10
Wow.
years old.
I've still got it. I mean,
Wow.
I've got it. I saved these stuff. And Lori, throw that stuff away. And then here's one, Joseph, that you can appreciate, and you've seen it, the Country Road Story. Manchester man down the Daily Mountain Eagle out of Jasper owns 20,000 car tags.
Wonder what happened to all those.
This was March 29, 1984.
Wow.
And you wrote his number down right there, so somehow.
Yeah.
I called him. But here's the way I got a lot of the stories. It doesn't have a name on it, but it says here, thought you'd like to know, a handwritten note addressed to me, came to Channel 31. There's a man in Sheffield who has radios in his living room, family room, study, bedroom, dining room, basement, and they are all antiques dating back to 1919. His is Larry V. Flegel, Sheffield, Alabama. Here's his phone number. Didn't tell me, but people would send stuff in like this all the time.
So that was like a text.
Yeah.
They sent you a letter.
little note.
Like today we would text you, hey Jamie, look, I'm over here in Red Bay and you won't believe this guy's got a steel in his front yard. But then they just sent you a letter.
It was a letter.
That's so
funny.
Then to find the number, you got to call the newspaper, hopefully
Track
get a
them down.
phone book from there. Because I had phone books from all over. So, I'd go through the phone book. I'm the only guy you ever know that actually read a phone book.
That's funny.
True. You still
But
do
you
that.
were,
That was the way you
what
found
is it,
everybody.
they call,
Yeah.
used to call it man on the beat. I mean, you were out among the people.
I was,
Yeah.
I was an entrepreneur.
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 I think I'm going to add that to my titles.
That's what I am. Entrepreneur. The
Entrepreneur.
smell of success.
You know, go ahead. You got something else?
This was an editorial I've been saving. This lady's a feature writer out of California, Jan, your favorite state, and she did a thing the other day about moving. And and the budget said here, the third and final stage of change is finding joy. She's talking about how they moved 20 miles and downsized to half. It's what we've done. And it says, for a few days after we moved, I kept searching for things I couldn't find. Getting ready one morning for an appointment, I need to wash my hair, couldn't find a dryer, couldn't find anything, pants to wear, where are my favorite shoes. So I knew all these things were probably a dozen boxes in our garage. We keep opening boxes. It's like Christmas without shopping. Meanwhile, we are surely finding joy. The joy of living in the present. The joy of welcoming family and friends to our new home. The joy of delighting in simple things that are just come to you day to day. And so with that in mind, when I went to Sunday school yesterday, I couldn't find my belt. I only have one belt that I wear. Couldn't find it. Had to keep pulling my pants up. Couldn't find my shoes. Had to wear a pair of new shoes that hurt my feet constantly. And I probably hadn't had a shower in 3 days.
Yes, you have. Stop it. The shower's awesome. It's a steam shower. It's nice.
That's fun.
But it's like our old house didn't want us to leave. Every time we got ready
I
to turn
know
and do
it.
something, this needs fixing.
I know,
Don't
that
need
was
fixing.
funny.
So I want to give a shout out to All Star Plumbers,
Yes.
Bobby Terry Company,
Yes.
and Weigert Electrical for getting us people. It's like, because
It's
done
like
business with them,
Yeah.
they were there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
they
That's
had
good.
someone there
Did you
on the
want to make a point
spot.
before I go to the rodeo?
No, that was it. Go
Don't
ahead.
get to rodeo. Everything happens this week as the weather's going to be fantastic. I was on the scene exclusively downtown Athens for the 15th consecutive year shooting the rodeo parade. Here it is. We'll see y'all later.
Bye-bye.
What's up, Sheriff? Hey, Colin. this your last rodeo?
Tuesday morning, Thursday morning, all right? We'll see you Tuesday morning.
Hey, Alan. Well, they're hurting for grand marshals, aren't they?
They are.
Thank you. What do you want to say to Gloria? We're moving now.